Squid Nami, the ultimate Sharknado fan fiction, will not be seen at this time. For now, stand by for something else that isn't just slapped together. This is GTV. All ears. When we last saw our hero Mario, he had just saved Sarasa Land and rescued Princess Daisy from the evil clutches of the Space Emperor Tatanga. Unbeknownst to Mario, while he was away, an old adversary had re-emerged, appearing at Mario's castle on his own private island called Mario Land. And unbeknownst to us, Mario actually had his own island and castle? When did he have time to buy that? Let alone the money. The man who has come to the castle is Wario, a man who somewhat resembles Mario, only more evil. They have a sordid past, which isn't clearly known, but Wario is out for revenge. He casts an evil brainwashing spell over the whole island. The inhabitants turn wicked and cause havoc while bowing down to their new leader. To protect his newfound, ill-gotten castle, Wario seals the perimeter with magic. Only 6 golden coins can break the spell. On top of that, Wario sends forth an army to stop Mario long before he ever gets to the castle, with Wario following soon after to finish the job. Back in Sarasa Land, all is well, and things are back to normal with Daisy back home. Peach and Daisy still quibble. Luigi just hangs out in the background. It's almost like Daisy never left. Suddenly, a shadowy yet familiar figure appears on the highest mountain in the distance. Wario has come to tell Mario he's back, and he has conquered his castle. Luigi and Yoshi find Mario to tell him of the goings-on. Mario leaps into action and comes face to face with his old rival. With just one look, Wario runs away right across the ocean. Mario and the others chase after, heading back to the direction of Mario Land. After disembarking from the marine pop, the group finds a giant mechanical Mario blocking the way. Wario, atop the giant machine, yells out that when this giant Mario crushes them, not only Mario Land, but also the Mushroom Kingdom and Sarasa Land will be his for the taking. The Mecha Mario moves forward, each step shaking the ground with immense might. As everyone flees to avoid from being stomped, Mario sees a small rabbit peeking his head out from underground. Instinctively, he jumps right into danger to save the rabbit. Our hero runs to the tall grass ahead as the Mecha Mario marches on, now rotating his arms to shred everything in the way. The grassy hideaway is quite mysterious, almost like stepping into another world. From far away, Mario spots a rather large rabbit, practically human-sized. This bunny comes forward to reveal that she is indeed a human being, or at least half rabbit. Her name is Bai Lin, the queen of the rabbits. Bai Lin thanks Mario for saving the little one. As a reward, she offers our hero a carrot and insists he eats it right away. Now our hero has had experience with mushrooms, fire flowers, and leaves. But carrots? Upon first bite, Mario sprouts ears from under his trademarked M-hat. Bai Lin says that with the power of carrots, Mario can adopt the special powers of rabbits, like super jumping. And with one leap, our hero leaves the mysterious grassy realm, jumping high enough to look over the whole island of Mario Land, drop-kicking Wario right off the top, face first into the dirt below. Mario safely flutters down to the ground and tells the others that he's A-OK. Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and Yoshi are in shock, however, at the rabbit ears that Mario has grown. Luigi goes as far as to say that Mario looks like a waitress from a certain world-famous grotto. Meanwhile, Wario pulls his head out of the ground to find Tatanga standing right in front of him. The two strike a deal to team up and take out Mario. And in a show of newfound friendship, Wario offers a gift to Tatanga, a new spaceship. With it, the Space Emperor immediately begins to open fire on Mario. Our hero scoops up the princesses and escapes to safety. They reach the gates of the castle, but can't get the door open. That's because, in case you forgot, 6 golden coins are required to break the curse set by Wario and enter the castle. Tatanga and other minions for hire take 1 coin each and scatter out, making sure that the coins can never be collected again. Wario looks down from his new castle, taunting Mario to come and get him. But oh, he can't! He's locked out! Tough break. Outside the castle, Mario turns to his cohorts and asks, "Are you ready to fight?" Luigi, Yoshi, Daisy, and Peach all say, "No! Too scary!" and run away in the marine pop, leaving our hero all alone. Or is he? With the cheers of all the bunny girls on the island, Mario summons the will to fight on. Mario looks down at his personal island and wonders, what happened? Is this really Mario Land? Wario has left the place in ruins. What's worse, Wario appears on a floating black cloud to announce that Princess Daisy has decided to live with Wario in the castle forever. See, she even wrote Wario a love letter, so it has to be true. Mario vows to find the 6 golden coins, free Mario Land, rescue Daisy, and send Wario packing. But how? There seems to be no hope. Just then, a friendly beetle named Hercules appears. He asks, "Where am I? What happened to this place?" Mario Land has become Wario Land, and with it, a complete erasure of the past, replaced with a new, confusing history, geography, and nomenclature. You know, like what always happens after an unelected dictatorship seizes power. Hercules offers Mario some help. They fly to the nearest area that might contain one of the 6 golden coins, the Tree Zone. Along the way, Princess Peach is seen waving down Mario, far off in the distance. Mario is slightly confused as she did, after all, run away in fear. Peach says that she absolutely had to make sure he's safe and sound. It seems to me, however, that Peach probably wants to be there to keep Mario and Daisy separate. They reach the Tree Zone. A giant 1,000-year-old tree stands straight up and disappears into the sky. It must be a mile tall or more. Inside there are many obstacles and dangers. Slimy frogs, spitting piranha plants, driller moles, and a whole lot more. Mario, unafraid but also very smart, takes a carrot from his pocket to transform into Bunny Mario. Up, up, and away they go, escaping the dangerous minions and moving up the tree. The plan works until our hero gets caught in some sticky, swamp-like goo. Not only that, the swamp is teeming with Noko Bombets, strange turtles that explode, and also weird cow-piranha hybrids. How is this even scientifically possible? Mario uses these creatures against each other, and allow the bombs to explode, which blows the cows to Kingdom Come, providing everyone with a nice steak dinner as well. The three move further along, coming to what looks like a beehive. Bees often sleep at this time of day, so if they could just be quiet and sneak by, no harm will occur. However, the hint of pollen in the air triggers Mario's nose, and he just can't help it, firing off a classic, epic, booming old man sneeze that wakes up the entire hive. Under attack from hundreds of bees, Peach breaks out the bug spray, but Hercules says, "No, it will kill him too. Keep it away." The bees stay on the offensive, stinging Mario on the tuchus, and pretty good too. One giant bee goes in for the kill on our friendly beetle, Hercules. Mario finds a fire flower and is able to shoot off fireballs to save his friend. With the area cleared, Mario and Peach spot an owl sitting on a branch in a tree. He says, "I know it's you, Mario, the real leader of Mario Land. As an owl who is very wise, I was able to resist Wario's curse. Also, I was asleep at the time. Jump on my head, and I will take you to the boss, Big Bird, who holds the golden coin." Mario hitches a ride, and as promised, he stands face to face with the Big Bird, whose nest sits at the highest point of the tree. "You've made it, the fake Wario," says the bird. The battle is on. Mario sends wave after wave of fireballs to the bird, to no avail. The bird grabs Mario and threatens to drop him to the ground. Peach is ready to catch our hero, just in case he falls. But with one quick reversal, Mario takes the bird's egg and schlongs him over the head with it, knocking out the bird and cracking the egg, revealing the first golden coin inside. Back at the castle, one candle in Wario's hexagram goes dark, alerting him that the first coin is in Mario's possession. But he couldn't get the other 5, right?
ームボーイという国に6つの金貨というお話がありました。その国の6つの世界には大切な金貨が隠されているのです。勇敢な若者は悪いやつからその国を救うために6つの金貨を集める旅に出るのでした。ゲームボーイソフトマリオランド2、6つの金貨。さてその悪いやつとは。
俺だよ、マリオだよ。
Daisy angers Wario by saying that Mario cleared the tree zone rather quickly, and she'll be rescued in no time. Wario calls out to the sewer rat to make extra sure the coin in his possession will be safe. The rat says no problem, and begins to drill holes through the book depository in Wario Land, so he can easily get in and hide. He drills so many holes that he causes a near total collapse of the building. Just then, Daisy sees Mario returning from the tree zone. The owner of the book depository, a witch named Cape, is none too happy about the damage and casts a shrinking spell on Mario, Peach, and Hercules, even though they did nothing wrong, making them micro-sized and, by comparison, making Wario a giant. Wario tries to take the advantage by stomping Mario flat right then and there. With no recourse, the only option left is to climb up Daisy's dress and hide. The movement tickles Daisy, and she can't stop laughing as Mini Mario and Peach scramble for safety. Wario uses a back scratcher to try and feel them out, which makes Daisy go even crazier. I'm sure Mario getting a giant puff from Daisy, with Peach right there, has to make her insanely jealous, despite it being the only way to stay alive. Hey, where is Luigi while we're at it? Or Yoshi? Anyway, Mario and Peach are able to escape through a hole in the ground. Inside, Cape is waiting to introduce them to the macro zone, where everything is supersized. Take, for example, this giant ant. Good lord, would this be disgusting in real life? Mario takes care of the ant quickly with a classic stomp, and even though Peach was terrified, she scolds Mario for stepping on an innocent life form who did nothing to them at all. How unfair! The ant comes back and then bites Peach on the head. She freaks out and beats the ant to death as a result. So much for compassion. The commotion attracts attention from the other ants working nearby, and they launch a counterattack when they see one of their own under duress. The cannonballs cause a massive cave-in, which our hero just barely escapes, with the help of Cape. The other end of the pipe leads to the sewer. She leads the way, up the sink and through the kitchen, but Peach is none too happy about this. Cape also keeps up her trickery as she steals Mario's heart. Literally. Suddenly, Mario is entranced by Cape and ignores Peach completely. The princess tries to make her way out on her own, crossing the book-covered floor as Mario stays attached to Cape. Just then, the sewer rat jumps up from under the books and grabs Peach. Hey, what happened to Hercules? Well, he is still around. After floating around in the air, he falls into a creek. The water wakes him up. Hercules smashes through the window. The shock of the impact causes Cape to drop Mario's heart. Cape then reveals her true form and tells Mario they will meet again in the Pumpkin Zone. Hercules gets the rebound on the heart. Okay, we aren't going there. But Hercules tosses the heart to Peach, which then draws Mario's attention. The sewer rat runs away and a chase ensues. The rat is actually too fast to catch. Mario takes another carrot and with rabbit power, breaks off the drill nose of the rat. The pain makes him jump through the ceiling, dropping the golden coin on the way out. Peach returns Mario's heart, putting it back where it belongs. It's probably for the best. After all, you do need a heart to live. Back at the castle, another candle burns out as Daisy watches on, and is relieved to know that since Peach no longer holds Mario's heart, she can still have him all to herself. Princess Daisy begins to complain that she's hungry. Initially, Wario ignores her pleas, but eventually can't take the whining and asks what she'd like to eat. Beef stroganoff, crepes. Where are we, Paris? If you want that, make it yourself. Mario and Peach set off for the Pumpkin Zone, a creepy, scary, dark place, I'm sure. Before they go, Peach tells Hercules that this is the end of the road for him, as Peach and Mario will now go it alone. After all, how rare is it that the two of them are alone together? He is just a bug, and not royalty, she says. But before she can finish, Peach spots a prize machine and runs off to try her luck. Mario tells her there's no time for such things. While she's playing around, poor Daisy is chained away, suffering at the hands of Wario. Peach suddenly kisses Mario, much to his surprise. Probably because it just so happens Daisy was watching on from the gate of the giant pumpkin head. Daisy becomes so distraught, she runs back into the pumpkin rather than escaping to freedom. Our hero chases after as the door starts to close. Inside, it's dark. It's scary. There are haunted lanterns and umbrellas, graveyards and temples with weird one-eyed monks. The whole place is a freak show. But Mario and Peach aren't here for sightseeing. They have to rescue Daisy. As they run away from danger and towards Daisy, they accidentally run right into a giant bell. When Mario comes to, he hears some strange sayings. Number 1 down. Who is the fish that sleeps in the ocean? Number 4 across. Who hangs on the fireball? The one-eyed monks are asking Mario for help with a crossword puzzle. Since the questions are all based on Mario games, it's pretty easy to solve. I guess these guys weren't so scary after all. Off in the distance, Daisy is seen sitting in a well, still crying. Peach runs over to help Daisy out, only to find that it's a piranha plant in disguise. Mario springs into quick action, saving the day. Moving on through the graveyard, our heroes come across some Goombas, dressed like Jason Voorhees. But Goombas aren't scary, even dressed like Jason, so they get stomped, of course. But then turn into ghosts. Now that is a little scary. Mario and Peach run into a giant skull fortress, kinda like Dr. Wily's lair. Inside they find Daisy. Is this the real Daisy? She takes a sword and aims it right at Peach's neck, threatening to kill her. If you've read any of the books in this series, you could be forgiven if you think this is the real Daisy. It seems just like any other Mario manga adventure. But no, it is, of course, just the witch in disguise. The witch takes a pair of fangs and throws them at Mario, pinning our hero on top of a bubbling cauldron. Soon the heat will push the lid upward, right into the spiked ceiling above, if he isn't cooked alive first. This really does look like it's the end. Peach, with no other options, screams out for help. From Hercules, from anyone, to come and rescue them. The friendly beetle, sitting on a cliff, feeling despondent, hears the call for help and flies into action, attaching to the top of the giant pumpkin and ripping the roof right off. Just in time, too, as the lid of the cauldron blasts upward, with Mario just missing the deadly spikes above. Among the mayhem, Peach pulls out a carrot and eats it, turning into Bunny Peach, escaping the witch's grasp and saving Mario. Then, the witch transforms into a giant T-Rex with a detachable tail. The tail goes after Mario, while Hercules lands on the witch, crushing her, forcing her to cough up the third golden coin. In the castle, Daisy has the food situation under control, as she can eat whatever she wants, so long as Wario gets a free meal too. As they dine on crepes and beef stroganoff, the third candle goes out. Wario is none too pleased, and time is running out as our hero is now halfway to unlocking the castle. Mario and Peach carry the ailing Hercules outside. He's badly injured, and it's clear that he isn't gonna make it. Mario thinks back on all the fun times they had together. Outside the giant pumpkin head, Mario and Peach give Hercules a proper hero's burial and salute for his service. Godspeed, my friend. You will be missed.
It's more Mario action! Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins! Mario must conquer over 30 different levels, gathering the 6 golden coins to gain entrance to the castle where Wario awaits him. The enemies are tougher, and the bosses are bigger and badder. So bounce someone on the head and grab your Game Boy, cause Super Mario Land 2 is waiting for you!
As Mario and Peach begin to move on, the Mecha Mario is back, this time remote controlled, from the castle by Wario. The machine smashes and grabs, attempting to crush our heroes. Luckily for Peach, one of the witch's brooms was just hanging around, so she took it and flies out of harm's way. However, not so lucky for Peach, in the commotion, she and Mario left the coin bag unattended, with 3 little pigs making off with the coins, taking them back into the Mecha Mario. It's back to start if Mario can't get them back. Mario leaps off the broom to chase after the 3 pigs, but crashes through a window instead. Inside the machine, spinning gears and toy soldiers serve as obstacles in the way. It's a tight fit as well. Peach flies after Mario, but is grabbed by the machine, which transforms into Wario. The Mecha Mario is now the Wario robot. The leader pig calls Wario to say he has Peach captured, and asks if he can marry her. Wario gives the okay. Daisy thinks this is just wonderful, as the marriage will keep her rival out of the way for good. The 3 pigs realize that there are 3 of them and only 1 Peach, and start to argue over who gets to marry her. To solve this problem, they start building houses, wherein they hope Peach will pick the best one to live in, settling the matter once and for all. But of course, Peach doesn't want to marry a pig. There can only be one the princess sees herself with. She thinks back to when she was young, long ago. Back then, Mario was given the choice of whom to marry, Daisy or Peach. Every time, Mario would stall for an answer. In fact, young Mario was much happier going his own way, rather than marrying either princess. One day, the 2 princesses, in a fit of jealousy, destroyed Mario's beloved toy bear, and then pinned the blame on Luigi. When Mario came home, he took Luigi's favorite toy and destroyed it, then began to fight as only brothers do. Seeing the mess they created, Peach and Daisy took responsibility for what had happened, apologized, and fixed Mario's bear. Mario finds himself surrounded by toy soldiers inside the Wario robot. The firepower is small, but our hero is severely outnumbered. Just then, Mario finds his long-lost friend, his toy bear from all those years ago. Mario and the bear jump on the ball to bounce over the toy army and away to safety. On the outside, the 3 pigs have finished building their houses. Peach says all 3 houses are terrible and she would never marry a pig anyway. At the same time, Mario has found his way to the control room to stop the pigs, but they were prepared. As with the push of a button, a crane arm grabs Mario, holding him in place, while the 3 pigs take turns attacking. The bear tries to look on from afar, but can't see the action. Peach tells Mario that she's fine, and to just keep fighting. Peach and Mario lock eyes for just a moment, and realize that this may be the end, never getting a chance to say. The pigs push another button on the control panel, intending to slam Peach to the ground, but a giant hand stops the Wario robot dead in its tracks. It's Luigi, with a robot of his own! That's what's been taking him so long to show up. The 2 mechas duke it out, but Wario gets the upper hand, and with one uppercut, sends Luigi flying, all the way off the island. The bear lends a hand by taking out the Wario robot's batteries, causing everything to shut down, including the crane arm, which releases our hero, allowing him to fight. With Bunny and firepower, Mario makes quick work of the 3 pigs, destroying them, their houses, and the Wario robot, leaving a crumbled, burning mess in its place. Mario's toy bear is impressed, never seeing this side of Mario before. Among the rubble, Mario finds the original 3 golden coins that were stolen, along with a 4th one. Mario sees his bear outside on the ground, returned back to nothing but a mere toy. It all felt so real. Was it? Peach and Mario reunite, and the princess offers Mario a present. Mario says thank you, and that it's just like the one she gave him when they were little. Inside a giant whale and on the moon, Mario keeps up the fight to save Mario Land. Daisy turns evil, and Tatanga pops the question, next time, Super Mario Land 2, Part 2. We'll see you there.